Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Welcome, dear friends. Welcome, dear listener, for one more daily prayer with the mentors of Kardec Radio, our guardian angel, and Mother Mary Legion that comes daily to meet with each one of us here to pray and help our prayers to reach higher spheres and help many brothers and sisters in need. Today we are here, and as we log in, right? Make the login, the connection with the good spirits, with the mentors. Let us breathe in and out and ask for the guidance and help, the intersection of good spirits to be here with us, praying together, healing us so that we can have a better understanding of this spiritual journey that we are going through in this school life in the planet Earth. May the doctors and nurses be here helping us throughout these prayerful moments of today. So, dear friends, welcome. And today we're reading a message. It's so appropriated about our life. The message name is called Impediments. How many impediments we have in our lives daily, right? So this chapter of the book Living Spring is gonna bring us some points of view, little ways for us to see better how to go through life with the impediments. I am almost 100% sure that we all go through impediments in our life. So this will be a great tool to have right in our hands. So the chapter is number 12 and it's called Impediments. Let us set aside every impediment and let us run with perseverance the race before us. Paul, Hebrews 12:1. Wherever you go, carrying the vessel of your faith and pouring out in the form of good works, you will always encounter many impediments that make things difficult for you. Today, it is the failure of your attempts to progress. Tomorrow, it is the companion who fails you. The day after, it is the unfair persecution of your ideal. Then, the day after that, it is the bitterness of bile coming from the lips of those who deserve your love. From time to time, you have to endure other people's incomprehension. Every now and then, you run up against 1,000 of obstacles that induce you to inertia and negativity. Nevertheless, the journey ahead of us should unfold on the road of incessant good. What are we to do with people and circumstances that hinder and immobilize us? The apostle of the Gentiles is categorical in his response. Let us set aside every impediment. Setting difficulties aside, however, does not mean belittling others people's opinions when respectable, nor does it mean running from the daily struggle. It means respecting each person in whatever situation he or she may be. It means sharing the best angle in the good fight with our best contribution to everyone's evolution. And in the innermost part of our heart, it means proceed with Jesus today, tomorrow, and always, acting and helping, learning and loving, until the divine light shines in our conscience as much as we are already inside of, as much as we are already inside it, albeit unconsciously. So, dear friends, what a chapter! Because there is always impediments in our life, right? Something is happening. It's funny that Emmanuel comes and brings to us today is the failure that we attempt to progress. Tomorrow is the companions that fail you. The day after is a persecution of your ideals. So daily, right? Daily there are impediments coming face to face with us in our life. And Master Jesus, he is a master because he come with us and tell us everything that we need to know. He comes and explain how things go through, how things is going to happen. That's why it's important for us to read, to make us more knowledgeable about the spiritual realm, about the spiritual life. Because as we come here and reincarnate on planet Earth, we are going through this school. If we have the tools, have the teachings, everything in hand, we will go through life easily. And when we disincarnate, we are already prepared because we had more instructions here. So let us set aside every impediment, not only one of today or tomorrow or the day after. Every impediment we need to set aside. And let us run with perseverance to the race before us. So, right here in this little paragraph from Paul, we know that we need to be perseverant. Life is going to happen, difficulties is going to come, but we need to put this effort and repetition. So we are always striving to get better. And of course, we will fall many times, we will do wrong many times, but we need to always looking forward, right? Have the perseverance to the race before us. So we know that Master Jesus came on this planet Earth to tell us about this divine kingdom, tell us about God. And God is inside of us, right? So we need to make this connection. We need to live in this divinity. So Master Jesus came to give the ABCs to us. Everything is here in Emmanuel, and many authors from the beyond comes and came to Chico Xavier to give us this help to us. So you have a thousand obstacles in our life, but let us not be in the inertia or negativity, right? Sometimes things start happening to us and then we stop. We don't go forward or backwards, we just stop. And the worst thing, we start to become negative, complaining, talking about it, like negativity in the bad way, the negative way of things. So we should not do this. This is what the lesson's telling us. But then the Jesus come and tell us, and say, let us set aside every impediment. Setting difficulties aside, however, does not mean to belittle other people's opinion when respectable. And that again comes this respect, right? We need to respect one another. We are learning the boundary, right, of the respect. And the mentors tells us that everything is good and fine as long as I respect the other. And what is this fine line, right? This fine line is when I start to imposing myself, right, to the other people's life, when I think the way I think is the right and whatever they say is not. So we need to be very respectful. In today's um, modern life, it's very hard because even society is pushing us not to be so respectful to one another. We always are being pushed to be on top of things, and sometimes uh, daily activities that or acts that are asked us to be doing, right? People come and ask us to do. We need to think about if that is going to be respectable for others or just for me or the person that it is asking that from me, because there are a lot of brothers and sisters that are still sleeping, they still don't know about spiritism, still don't know about their reincarnation, and are making poor choices, right? Out of ignorance, not out of their being evil, but they don't know, so they don't know how to make a better choice. So for us that come here daily, that listen to cardiac rate programs, that are in the community, right? The Spirit Society of Virginia and other communities all over the place. We already are studying and getting those information. So it's up to us to put in practice, right? So we need to be respectable and put in practice all these teachings that Master Jesus is giving to us. And it says, like, we don't need to run away from the daily struggles, right? It means respecting each person in whatever situation they may be, and it means sharing the best angle of a good fight. So we always repeat, seek the good, right? See the good, visualize the good, mold the good. Always look for the bright side. Try to look and the good on everyone. We know if we are all divine, we know there is good. Sometimes it's covered with a lot of ignorance, a lot of evil that we will say, but there is good in us. So we need to believe in that and work on it and see the bright side, see the good in everything, in a good angle. And we need to contribute, be the best contribution to everyone's evolution. So we are called to contribute. What does that mean? What does that mean? It means that we need to be co-creating with God. We need to do the good. So God not only gave us this life or the chances to be here in group, right, praying together, but He's giving us the power, the to co-create with Him. So we have in our hands the power to co-create with Him. But for that, we need to work on our goodwill and let this goodwill flourish in us. So So it means that we have to proceed with Jesus today, tomorrow, and always. So if we need to proceed with Jesus, we need to learn and study Jesus. As we study the good news, the Jesus in the home, we can see even the Living Spring and other books, we can see how the spirits from the beyond come and tell us details about Jesus, his personality, how he would be answered to all those people that were following them. How was his interaction with people less uh, with less knowledge than him, because he came here, he already knew everything. And how humble was him to come and patient to come and listen and help us and teach us, right? So we need to proceed with Jesus always. So it's very important for all of us to study Jesus, to learn and make this beautiful connection with Master Jesus, because he is the guide, he is our model. Without him, we won't be able to make this great connection with the divine, with our Creator, God. So we need to follow him. We need to put this in our heart and work more to make our light shine. And of course, as the title was saying, there will be a lot of impediments. It's always like that. When we are trying to do good, there's a lot of impediments that come running into our doors, right? We want to go help someone, somebody's in the family needs us. We are going to do a service to help homeless, to help people in greater need than us. Oh, something happened to us. There's always impediments that is coming, but we need to be perseverant. We need to perceive, be very strong, and keep on going. Keep this flame of love of Master Jesus in us. Because if we fall today, we'll need to be strong to get up and continue. So let us work on this. Let us work in this journey to continue to fulfill our mission evolution in this reincarnation. So let us press on and work more and more and let aside all the impediments that will come to our doorsteps, because everything will pass. As Chico Xavier always told us, everything shall pass. So we press on and march forward. So, dear friends, hello, Veronica. So, dear friends, let us breathe in and out. Bring your glass of water if you have near you, so the good spirit can bless while we do this healing and final prayer. Let us close our eyes, dear friends. Breathe in and out. Feel the presence of Mother Mary and her legion around us as a mother. She knows everything that goes in our mind and our heart. She can read us and know that in this moment in time, we need her love. We need this hug, this motherly hug, embracing us, Make this exchange of love, assuring us that we are being taken care of it. We are loved, we are light, we are this joy of living. And in this moment in time, healing energies is following upon us, permeating our perispirit, our soul, and our body. All parts of our body that is needing the treatment is being taken care at the root cause of the problems. This divine being loves us so much that is able to heal everything, every cell, all energies that is not aligned is able to be realigned with the divine vibrations. And as our dear Mother Mary continues to hold us in her arms, make us feel more calm and loved as we stay here with her. We pray for all our brothers and sisters that might be in greater need than us. We pray for those who lost their loved ones this week, all these days, all the families that are in this transition of having a loved one returning to the spiritual realm. We pray for all of them in the physical realm and in the spiritual realm. May they all see the good and see and know that everyone is being taken care of it. We also like to pray for all our brothers and sisters that are in hospitals, in bed, and for the ones that are sick in their mind, but they don't know that they are ill and need help. We pray for all of them. May they receive healing energies in this moment in time. We pray for every family in the planet, especially for the parents that has a great mission to raise their little ones to become good human beings and prepare and help the planet Earth in the transformation, in this change to a planet of regeneration. We also pray for all the children that they are receiving the feeling, the vibrations, knowing that they are loved and they are not alone to fulfill this mission. We pray so that not only the parents, but the whole society are able to help this new generation. We pray for all criminals in both realms of life, criminals against the God's law, this law of love. May you, dear Father, forgive us for all the mistakes and faults that we have committed. The ones that we committed without knowing, and the ones that we committed knowing, but not being strong enough to be different. Please, God, have mercy of all of us. And dear Father, dear Mother, dear God, dear mentors, dear Mother Mary, thank you so much for the blessings of this healing session today, for the blessings of this prayer that we received and shared with the whole humanity, and with the permission of all of those of the higher realms that were able to come and direct this session. We would like to ask permission to close this daily prayer of today. And so be it. So, dear friends, be in peace. If you can, take it easy. Meditate, breathe in and out, and feel this love growing in your heart and expanding to everyone. So, bye, friends. Bye, Veronica. Bye, Sil from Brazil. You're far from us, but the blessings is going everywhere. So, dear friends, tomorrow at 6 in the morning, we have the morning prayer. Then throughout the day, there is many programs on Kardec Radio. And at 6 p.m., we'll be here again with the 6 p.m. prayer time on Friday. So God bless you all and have a good evening. Bye.